Recommittal of government notices, sir.
Honourable Leader, Government Business.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I beg to give notice of a resolution to grant the sum of $172,196,113 from the Consolidated Fund and to place it at the disposal of the government to supplement the estimates 2023 to 2024 as shown in the supplementary estimates number 2, 2023-2024. I also beg to give notice of a resolution to grant the sum of $71,865,728 from the Consolidated Fund and to place it at the disposal of the government to supplement the estimates 2023-2024 as shown in supplementary estimates number 3, 2023 to 2024.
Government business, sir.
Government Business is the order of the night.
Bind committee. Bind committee. Committee.
Do I move it? You get back to probation bill?
Order number 8, sir. Resume.
Right. Order number 8 is resumed.
You go back and sign it.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that you do not leave the chair and that the House resolve itself into Standing Finance Committee.
The question that the Speaker do not leave the chair and the House resolve itself in the Standing Finance Committee. All those honourable members in favour, please say aye. Those against, please say no. We think the ayes have it.
Yeah, you got bill. How many bills do you got?
This is a bill.
Yeah?
One new bill.
New bill, yeah.
You can go back first.
And schedule.
Just schedule yourself
And then go back to clauses.
and then close it. You don't know who we call the heads.
Wait, the schedule. Being going to schedule.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Executive committee now. This honorable house is now in Standing Finance Committee.
Mr. Chairman, Head 10, recommitted and amended in the amount of $1,919,776. Head 10, Office of the President. President.
President.
Beg to move that. Head as amended, stand part.
Sorry.
Yeah, President.
Mr. Chairman, I beg to move that Head 10 do stand part.
As amended.
The question is that head 10 stand part as amended. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 13, Prime Minister's Office, recommitted and amended in the amount of $188,685,510. Amended.
I'd like to move that the head stand part is amended, Mr. Chairman, sir.
The question is that head 13 stand part as amended. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, please say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 27, Ministry of Tourism and International Transport, recommitted and amended in the amount of $27,028,380.
Mr. Chairman, I beg that head 27 as amended. Do stand part.
Second.
The question is that head 27, as amended, stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 33, Ministry of Home Affairs and Information, recommitted and amended in the amount of $74,594,167.
Mr. Chairman, I beg to move the head as amended stand part.
The question is that head 33, as amended, stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 34, Ministry of Finance, Economic Affairs and Investment, recommitted and amended in the amount of $186,083,701.
Mr. Chairman, I beg to move that head 34 stand part as amended.
The question is that head 34 stand part as amended. All honorable members in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 35, Ministry of People Empowerment and Elder Affairs, recommitted and amended in the amount of $114,108,989.
Mr. Chairman, I beg to move the head 35 stand part as amended.
The question is that head 35 stand part as amended. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
40, Ministry of Transport and Works, recommitted and amended in the amount of $120,664,970
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I beg to move that the head do stand part.
as amended.
The question is that head 40 as amended stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 50, Post Office, recommitted and amended in the amount of $13,697,436. Post Office. Head 50 as amended.
Mr. Chair, I beg to move the head 50 as amended stand part.
The question is that head 50 as amended stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 82, Ministry of Environment and National Beautification, recommitted and amended in the amount of $73,414,753.
Mr. Chair, I beg that head 82 as amended stand part.
Question is that head 82 as amended stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 83, Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Nutritional Security, recommitted and amended in the amount of $85,429,960.
Mr. Chairman, I beg to move that head 83 as amended stand part.
The question is that head 83 as amended stand part. All honorable members in favor, please say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 86, Ministry of Health and Wellness, recommitted and amended in the amount of $236,347,534.
Mr. Chairman, I beg to move that head 86 as amended stand part.
The question is that head 86 as amended stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 87, Ministry of Education, Technological and Vocational Training, recommitted and amended in the amount of $315,778.
Mr. Chairman, I beg to move that head 87 as amended stand part.
The question is that head 87 as amended stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 91, Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment, recommitted and amended in the amount of $62,891,283.
Mr. Chair, I beg that head 91 stand par as amended.
The question is that head 91 as amended stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 92, Ministry of Energy and Business Development, recommitted and amended in the amount of $65,820,494.
Mr. Chair, I beg to move that head as amended stand part.
The question is that head 92 as amended stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Clause 2, recommitted and amended. Clause 2 is amended stand part.
Mr. Chairman, I beg to move that clause stand part as amended.
The question is that clause 2 as amended stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Schedule, recommitted and amended.
Mr. Chairman, I beg to move that the schedule as amended stand part.
The question is that the schedule as amended stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Report, Councilman.
Mr. Chairman, I beg to move that you do now report the passing of one money resolution in Standing Finance Committee.
The question is that I do now report to His Honor the Speaker the passing of one resolution in one bill with amendments stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
The chairman of committees is reporting the passing of one bill as amended in committee. Honourable Leader of Government Business.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that the bill be read a third time.
The question is that the bill be read a third time. All those honourable members in favor, please say aye. Those against, please say no. Methink the ayes have it.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that the bill be now passed and cited as the Appropriations Act 2024.
The question is that the aforementioned bill be passed and so cited. All those honourable members in favor, please say aye. Those against, please say no. Methink the ayes have it. This bill is passed and so cited. Honourable Leader of Government Business.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to move the withdrawal of orders number 12A and B and to beg that they be substituted with the earlier resolutions for which notice has been given.
The question is that orders 12A and 12B be withdrawn. All those honourable members in favour, please say aye. Those against, please say no. Me think the ayes have it. Orders number 12A and 12B are withdrawn.
Yes, sir, as was just indicated, we withdrew 12A and 12B and substituted them with the ones we gave notice of earlier. So, order number 12, in the name of the Honourable Leader of the House, to move that the House resolve itself into Standing Finance Committee to consider the grant of sums of money for the service of this item.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that you do not leave the chair and that the House resolve itself into Standing Finance Committee.
The question is that the Speaker do not leave the chair and the House resolve itself into Standing Finance Committee. All those honourable members in favour, please say aye. Those against, please say no. Me think the ayes have it.
As ready, Mr. Chair. We're doing number 2 first.
This House is now in Standing Finance Committee.
Order number 12A, sir. In the name of the Honourable Leader of the House, to move that the House, to move the passing of a resolution to grant the sum of $172,196,013 from the Consolidated Fund and place at the disposal of the government to supplement the estimates 2023 to 2024 as shown in supplementary estimates number 2, 2023 to 2024, which form the schedule to the resolution. Head 12, Parliament, in the amount of $261,883.
Mr. Chairman, as you are well aware, the actions of the Honourable Member for Christchurch South has meant that the Parliament has had to make provision for rental accommodation, and therefore the supplementary request before the Chamber is to burden the taxpayers, as you know, sir, at this very critical time. So all I will say, sir, is that I beg to move that Head 12 stand part.
The question is that Head 12 stand part. All honourable members in favour, say aye. Honourable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 13, Prime Minister's Office, in the amount of $14,980,026.
Mr. Chairman, as you are well aware, with the preparation of Cricket World Cup, there are certain security arrangements that have to be put in place, and much of the sums that are here are to provide for those resources to be made available to the Barbados Defence Force, as well as the Barbados Police Service. And in addition, sir, as you would be aware, that the long-standing arrangements between the government, the Kensington Development Corporation, as well as the BCA, have been settled, and the sum of $1 million has been made available here as part of the settlement agreement with those parties. And so with those very few words, sir, I beg to move that Head 13 stand part.
The question is that head 13 stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. You think the ayes have it?
15, Cabinet Office, in the amount of $1,653,509.
Chair, the resources being requested here covers one, sir, the provision of a vehicle for our Right Excellent Cigar Free Sobers, National Hero of Barbados, as well as for members of the judiciary. And therefore, sir, with those few words, I beg to move that head 15 stand part.
Second.
The question is that head 15 stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 27, Ministry of Tourism and International Transport, in the amount of $1,396,552.
Mr. Speaker, this is to provide for resources for the Caribbean aircraft handling in relation to the aircraft air conditioning cooling unit, as well as the aircraft cargo high loader. And with those who were, sir, given the amount of tourists that the honorable member for St. Michael West Central brought to the country, they've had to upgrade the equipment, and therefore I beg to move, sir, that head 27 stand part.
Second.
The question is that head 27 stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 31, Ministry of Industry, Innovation, Science and Technology, in the amount of $5,385,370.
Mr. Chairman, as it relates to head 31, as you know, the government established a new tech entity called GovTech, and the preliminary budget has been made available. And therefore, in addition to that, also the support for the public sector modernization program, sir, which includes equipment for the data center, firewalls, and payment of the consultants and contract workers for the digitization center, sir. And with these resources, they'll be able to continue the work that they've been doing so far. And with those few words, I beg to move that head 31 stand part.
The question is that head 31 stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 33, Ministry of Home Affairs and Information, in the amount of $10,047,912.
Speaker, sorry, Mr. Chairman, sorry. The resources being made available to the Ministry of Home Affairs, sir, to cover expenditures in relation to utilities, statutory commitments, sir, for a range of institutions, and therefore, sir, I beg to move that head 33 stand part.
The question is that head 33 stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 34, Ministry of Finance, Economic Affairs and Investment, in the amount of $6,869,267.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chairman. As part of our preparation for the World Cup, the Customs Department equally, sir, is upgrading some of their scanning equipment, and therefore resources are being made available here in relation to the acquisition of 2 mobile scanners. As it relates to the Barbados Revenue Authority, we've had to engage, it's interesting, we've had to engage very aggressively with respect to being able to bring our legislative framework in place in relation to the adoption of the global rules, and therefore some of the monies here are to pay the consultants that help with that in that respect, as well as telecommunications and other statutory commitments in relation to the Revenue Authority, as well, sir, as provision for loans under the POLTA, which, as you were well aware, sir, loans and advances are paid to public offers in relation to the travel loan. So with those few words, sir, I beg to move that head 34 stand part.
question is that head 35 stand part. All honorable members in head 34, sorry. The question is that head 34 stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 35, Ministry of People, Empowerment and Elder Affairs, in the amount of $6,531,620.
Mr. Chairman, the monies being sought here are to support the welfare department as well as the subsidies for the transportation of the elderly seniors in this country, as well as to support the work that's been ongoing with respect to the One Family program. So as is per usual, sir, we continue to give more resources to the Ministry of People Empowerment, and we are proud to do so. And with those few words, I beg to move to head 35 stand part.
Second.
The question is that head 35 stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 81, Ministry of Transport, Works and Water Resources, in the amount of $54,064,229.
Mr. Chairman, this head relates to the sums of monies allocated to the Accelerated Mill and Pave program. It also relates to some funds that would be outstanding in relation to paying for work on the IDB road project. You will recall that we would have completed about 9 global roads to date, and also in relation to the subsidy towards the Transport Board to provide for its operations. Head do now stand part.
The question is that head 81 stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 82, Ministry of Environment and National Beautification, in the amount of $4,001,778.
Mr. Chair, the amount is requested for the payment of the workers for the Ulatide program that we had, the cleanup program, and also to facilitate the software for our waste collection, the residential waste collection improvement project. I move that head 82 stand part.
The question is that head 82 stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 83, Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Nutritional Security, in the amount of $52,535,569.
Mr. Chairman, the resources being requested here to support, sir, the Barbados Agricultural Development Management Corporation, as well as the Barbados Agricultural Management Company, as well as the incentives and other subsidies. Just very quickly, sir, resources are being made available for the development of the Pine Basin Land Lease Food Security Program, remainder of the funds in relation to support the operation of BADMC, sir. As you would be aware, we settled with respect to a number of arrangements with the transition of BAMC into the 2 companies that are now operating in relation to the sugar industry. There's also monies being made available here to support the sugar crop which has started, and therefore I beg to move, sir, as well as the payment of the climate mitigation subsidy for sugar farmers of last year, and therefore I beg to move, sir, that head 83 stand part.
The question is that head 83 stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 86, Ministry of Health and Wellness, in the amount of $6,868,398.
Mr. Chairman, the funds requested under Head 86 relate to the payment of salaries for contract workers, salaries under the psychiatric hospital and additional payments to reimburse private pharmacies relating to the pharmaceutical program within the Ministry of Health and Wellness. So with those few words, I'd like to move that head 86 stand part.
The question is that head 86 stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Order number 12B, sir. In the name of the Honourable Leader of the House, to move the passing of a resolution to grant the sum of $71,865,728 from the Consolidated Fund and to place it at the disposal of the government to supplement the estimates 2023 to 2024 as shown in the supplementary estimates number 3, 2023 to 2024, which form the schedule to the resolution. Head 87, Ministry of Education, Technological and Vocational Training, in the amount of $9,659,053.
Mr. Chairman, the amount requested for this supplementary will go towards the supplies and materials for the school meals department, for the maintenance of property, the primary education or domestic program, for salaries related to the skills for the future and to nursery and primary schools. I beg to move that head 87 stand part.
The question is that head 87 stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 91, Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment, in the amount of $13,075,000.
Mr. Chair, the funds being asked here are one, to reimburse BTI, bid fees for Cricket World Cup, and the second part of it is to facilitate the dorms for the BYAC. I beg head 91, Stampar.
The question is that head 91 stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 92, Ministry of Energy and Business Development, in the amount of $18,605,092.
Mr. Chairman, the resources being requested here for support of the government relates to the Cleaner Fuels and Renewable Energies project, which is being conducted by the National Petroleum Corporation. As you're aware, sir, this specific project, is being funded by the Inter-American Development Bank and will continue to help not just the NPC maintain the existing network, but we believe, sir, will lay a platform for expansion moving forward. So with those few words, I'd like to move to head 92, stand part.
The question is that head 92 stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Head 93, Ministry of Housing, Lands and Maintenance, in the amount of $30,526,583.
Mr. Chairman, funds being requested are to cover $2.6 million for commitment on the East-West project, and a further, Mr. Chair, $5.88 million is required for the payment of utilities, outstanding arrears and work at Valerie High Rise, Country Park, as well as London Bone Towers, and to cover arrears to meet the program target. And a further $4.436 million is to assist with the private treaty purchases of properties at Ursuline Convent, Vineyard, Charleston, Waterford, and Geddes Grant. And finally, $6.932 million for the payment of rents. And I beg, Mr. Chairman, that head 93 stand part.
The question is that head 93 stand part. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Mr. Chairman, I beg to move that you do now report to His Honor the Speaker the passing of 2 money resolutions in Standing Finance Committee.
The question is that I do now report to His Honor the Speaker the passing of 2 money resolutions in committee. All honorable members in favor, say aye. Honorable members against, say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
The chairman of committees has reported the passing of 2 money resolutions in Standing Finance Committee. Honourable Leader of Government Business.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that the resolutions be read a first time.
Questions that the aforementioned resolutions be read a first time. All the honorable members in favor, please say aye. Those against, please say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that the resolutions be read a second time.
The question is that the resolutions be read a second time. All those honorable members in favor, please say aye. Those against, please say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that the resolutions be now agreed to.
The question is that the resolutions be now agreed to. All those honorable members in favor, please say aye. Those against, please say no. Methinks the ayes have it. These resolutions stands passed. Honourable Leader of Government Business.
Mr. Speaker, with that, we have come to the end of today's sitting. It has now been, I think, 4 weeks that we have been here. We will be back next week, Thursday. But on the adjournment, I just want to say thank you to all honourable members for their contributions over the course of this debate, and also to the Leader of the Opposition, though still not here, because I guess it looks a little hard, that have been shared earlier. But that notwithstanding, I think what has happened in the last few days and certainly weeks has allowed this administration and this government certainly to be able to reflect and to really recognize the amount of work that we have been doing, because I think sometimes you take it for granted when you don't have an opposition. And I think that has been the value certainly of this exercise, to allow us to not only examine the budgetary proposals, but certainly the estimates of revenue and expenditure. I want to thank the staff because they have diligently worked with us over the course of the past few weeks. It has been long hours, some adjusted at times, and tonight has perhaps been the longest that we have been here. But to say thank you to the Barbados Police Service, thanks to the catering staff, thanks to all of the admin staff that helped to prepare us to be able to do the business of the people, and certainly to the clerk and to the head table, and all of the ancillary staff that helped to make this process almost seamless. And to you, Mr. Speaker, for your patience and your guidance, as well as to the Deputy Speaker as well, who has been able to take control of these proceedings. And therefore, with those few words, and also the Chairman as well, and with those few words, Mr. Speaker, I beg to move the adjournment of the House until Thursday, the 28th of March at 3 p.m.
Mr. Speaker, speaking on the adjournment, I don't get a chance to do this often, but I really do want to thank all honourable members of the Parliament. I really do not take it for granted that this intensive type of meeting over the course of the last 4 or 5 weeks places stress on various arms, not just of the Parliament, but also of the security forces and the other people who service the media, etc., who service it, but also the staff of the individual ministries, the constituency assistants, the personal assistants, all of us. This is not easy work, but this is our high time of the year, and it has been a long period, but I think that the government continues to acquit itself well by ensuring that we share with the public and we will continue to do so even if all has not been in this 4-week period. I therefore want to thank you, sir, for the continued honor and dignity that you bring to this honorable chamber, and to say to you that it cannot be easy to have either yourself or the honorable member for St. Lucie or the honorable member for St. Thomas sitting as long as you have been sitting. So thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
The question is that this honorable chamber be adjourned until Thursday, the 20th day of March, 2024 at 3 p.m. All those honorable members in favor, please say aye. Those against, please say no. Me think the ayes have it. This honorable chamber stands adjourned until Thursday, the 20th day of March, 2024 at 3 p.m.